Good morning and welcome to Science Today podcast. I'm your host, Regina Dubinsky, and today I will be interviewing a team of researchers on GMOs. I'll let them introduce themselves, starting with Amanda Pittman,
Hey!
Taylor Price,
Hi, nice to meet you here.
and Katie Goldon.
Hello.
Awesome. I'm so excited to have you guys on today. To kind of start off the program, my first question is what is a GMO and what GMO will you discuss today?
Genetically modified organisms are GMOs. They are genetically modified through their DNA sequence in order to improve a plant or animal in some way beneficial towards humans. An example of this would be golden rice, which provides a rich source of vitamin A.
Thank you, Taylor. Next, why was golden rice introduced to society?
Very good question. It was introduced because of malnutrition. Malnutrition affects over 800 million people, and this means that these people do not receive the proper nutrients that their body needs. Malnutrition contributes to vitamin A deficiency, and vitamin A deficiency, or VDA for short, affects around 125 million children under 5 years old. VDA is bad because it can lead to blindness and premature death.
It also has been found that rice is a very common and stable crop within many countries. It is cheap to produce on a massive scale and is the most common food chosen in undernourished countries. However, rice does not make any vitamin A, which leads to the incline of VAD. Golden rice is modified so that it contains the vitamin A, and this will help with malnutrition.
Okay, thank you. You explained a lot about vitamin A, and my next question is why is vitamin A so important to humans?
It is important because vitamin A reduces the risk of coronary artery disease, specific cancers, and macular degeneration. Regular white rice is infused with beta-carotene, which breaks down to vitamin A once consumed. Something we discovered is that fruits and vegetables may contain vitamin A, but the overall quantity is less than what you would get out of golden rice.
Okay, that's very interesting. Thank you. You explained how golden rice is a GMO, so I'm wondering, and I'm sure the audience is wondering as well, how was golden rice produced?
That's a very good question, one we get asked a lot. Golden rice is produced through the insertion of 2 daffodil genes and 1 bacterium gene, which combine to form a pathway called the beta-carotene biosynthesis pathway, which is kind of a big mouthful, but essentially it is able to convert GGPP, which is already present in rice, to beta-carotene, which is what is converted to vitamin A after being stored in the body.
Wow, that surely is a lot to comprehend, but thank you so much for that insight. You guys kind of explained some benefits of golden rice that improve nutrition, but are there any other benefits of golden rice?
We've discovered that there's no evidence of toxicity within the breakdown of beta-carotene to vitamin A. There's also an increased bioavailability and bioefficacy.
And then in addition to this, through experiments and data collection, it is found that it is essentially the same as rice. So when analyzing the fibers, minerals, amino acids, and vitamins, it is exactly the same except for what we had modified, which is the beta-carotene.
In addition to that, golden rice appeals to low-income countries. It is also, when you cook the golden rice, it doesn't lose the nutritional value. So it has the same quantity of B-carotene when cooked. And then it also appeals to low income because it's better than fruits and vegetables at long-term storage and maintenance.
To kind of go from one spectrum of benefits to the other, are there any risks associated with golden rice that you would like to elaborate on?
Yes, one risk that we researched is that opponents argue that a sufficient daily vitamin A supply will require a 2-year-old child to eat about 3 kilograms or about 3,000 grams of rice per day. That is saying if the only source of vitamin A comes from rice, however.
Another risk is that there could be potential allergens that could come from the GM foods, so allergenicity is not easily predictable. A gene extracted from one source may not be allergenic. However, in the transgenic project, the novel gene can cross-react with other proteins or be overexpressed and can cause an allergic response to the consumer. One last risk we found is that there's a concern for the decreased nutritional value within golden rice. However, this is rare. Some think that exogenous genes can insert in a way that silences the endogenous gene that would cause a decreased nutritional value of the progeny plant.
So far you guys have given a lot of information. I guess kind of as a final question would be, can you elaborate on any test results that have involved golden rice?
So far as a whole, golden rice has been approved for use in countries such as Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and the United States. While most GMOs have been tested on animals, mostly being rats and mice, because those are the most common, it has been scientifically proven that the conversion rate of conclusory, positively correlated animal testing results have not been accurately depicted, and most results proven on animals are not transitioned over to humans effectively.
Awesome. So to kind of conclude everything you guys have taught me so far about golden rice is that it is safe to eat and it should not be taken off the market because of the many benefits it contains. However, there is not much research showing that GM foods like golden rice are hazardous to consumers.
However, a systemic protocol should be developed by the existing food regulation organizations to evaluate the safety of new GM food products.
Okay, thank you. So unless you guys have anything else to say, I would like to thank you all for coming on today.
Thank you so much.
And informing me and the audience about golden rice.
Of course.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, all I can say is that we couldn't have done any of this research without some of our other scientists like Swami or Wessler.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet
Thank
you.
you.
For having us.